It's currently 8 a.m. I've been up for a couple of hours and came on here carrying on my room transformation vlog. I've got my eyeliners in, so probably will have a bit of a lisp. And I've put on some loads of laundry, like 2 loads so far, and drying second one to dry. Just thought I'd continue my transformation vlog with showing you what I'm doing, some of my products and like beauty supply and like makeup stuff, and just put on my bed so I can rearrange my vanity. I've got this rack and my room's a bit cluttered, so I'm trying to organise in a way where there's still like space but just like not too cluttered. And I thrifted some autumn and winter pieces that I'm going to do a try on haul with, but I obviously got to pack them away. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to put them away and still be able to access them when I want to put my outfits together, you know, yada yada. So my room's a bit dark even though I've got some of my lights on. I didn't want it too bright with too many. It's quite early and I'm just not feeling that right now. I washed my hair yesterday and twist spun like in different sections of my hair, wrapped it in twist buns that it would dry. I'll do a tutorial how I do that, and it just helps my hair dry. So yeah, remedy to not have too much heat and pressure on my scalp because it will just make my scalp sore. Anyways, I'm going to carry on putting out some of my clothes to dry and then reorganising what I've taken off my vanity and put back. So carry on with putting on. My cats have been wilding out this morning, jumping about and overly meowing. This was from the first look. I'll carry on. Currently got my sports bra and my waist trainer on. I'm wearing like Christmas print. So these are the gifts that I've still got to give to my bestie, and basically I'm going to talk about like behaviour and a story of like what happened to me this week. Short or somewhat of a story time moment where I'm going to share like my experience that wasn't pleasant at all. Very horrible experience of being attacked. I was assaulted again this week. It's happened by males and it's happened too often, multiple times, even a few times this year where I've been physically assaulted violently by strangers. And I was in one of the town centres on my way to Primark this week to pick out a few little gym fits, and then the high road was quite busy, so I'm walking along minding my own business and the pathway is like busy and I'm on the outer edge of the pavement to avoid like being pushed about. What happens sometimes when it's overcrowded on the pavement. Then there's these pedestrians walking towards my direction and I'm walking not too far from Primark, and then there's this hench dark guy with another like female with their food carrier bags, and I'm on the outer part of the pavement just minding my business. Then the guy looks like quite hostile anyway in his facial expressions, and he doesn't make way as I'm walking along. Then I'm literally like stumbling to avoid bumping into him. Then I'm like, oh, and I sigh, and then he just goes for me and then friggin' kicks me. Oh my gosh, I was outraged. I was like, what the heck are you doing? Don't effing do that. And then he like swings punches towards me after kicking me, and I just start screaming and see like red, and I'm like, because it's happened to me before. So I was outraged and said, oh, I'm gonna report you, how dare you, la la la. Like, I was shocked because he's a stranger, twice as size as me, hench, like muscly. So I'm there screaming because I'm in pain and shocked and angry, like upset of what this man's just kicked me and then swung punches, and I'm like moving out the way, and then he's got like his bag shouting something that he's threatening to do me something, and I'm like shouting back like, get away from me kind of thing. Then I ran towards like Primark, just shouting like all these things like, oh, this is what I don't like, guys like that have no respect, they just abuse females because they're stronger physically and take advantage, la, 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 la. Just like shouting. They kicked me, no, not kicked me out, they said, oh, get out of Primark, security guards, not even asking, oh, what's the matter, like, why are you shouting, la, la, la. And I was angry. I phoned the police, reported the guy, goes to the police station to carry on the report. Moral of the story is, even like when you're minding your own business, some people are really out of order, don't have respect, and you've got to be safe and careful, because sometimes there's no telling what like people are going to do or like capable of doing, and I just try my best to avoid situations and conflict and aggression. However, I don't want to be a doormat or like a pushover and allow people to take advantage and things like that, or attack, assault, like that's GBH, grievous bodily harm, where a stranger has kicked me, and previously I've been punched and hit by guys. Strangers had things thrown at me. It's just out of order, and it really upset me. So for the most part, I'm trying to do things around my house, and I get car hire sometimes when I'm travelling towards places. I had my bike for like short journeys and stuff like that. Sometimes I just don't even feel like going out because of the incidents that have happened, and yeah, it's just disheartening and upsetting, to be fair. Trying to just be strong and carry on with things I've got to do in my day and whatever. Nevertheless, I thought I'd share that just to spread awareness that even though sometimes people like myself might be smiling, you might think that you don't entirely know what's going on with someone. So be kind, be nice. Sometimes people have said, oh, you're too nice, but generally by nature I'm like that, and I'd rather be kind than cruel, to be fair. It's all good sticking up for yourself or having an opinion, but going out of your way to make trouble is not okay, or hurting someone like that isn't okay. There's sticking up for yourself and having an opinion, but you can like agree to disagree with things. But this incident, along with others, was like non-provoked, where I'm just minding my own business and then I have been like violently attacked, and the trauma has affected me, like, mentally and physically. I've got bruises from some of the other incidents, and this one I have like slight bruising. Thankfully I've been like looking after myself, so even though it was painful for a few hours, it's like eased off. I couldn't walk properly for a few hours after that happened, when he kicked me. And yeah, I am going to carry on now and put some of my things away. I like making content for, like, you know, the aspect of sharing, connecting, you know, with like-minded people that like fashion, lifestyle, food, makeup, stuff like that. Not necessarily for the numbers and the views, but it is nice to like grow and accomplish things. And I just feel like sometimes when incidents like this happens, it upsets me and it puts me off doing stuff. So yeah, little disclaimer anyway. Don't mind my slippers. They're making these noises. They're the ones that I got online. They're comfy. My legs are just a bit tired, so hence why you can hear the shuffle on the floor. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on and do some of this now. Oh, no one wants to see my belly roll. It's squeezing me in. Right, maybe I should put on a top.